Imagine a place where time seems to stand still, where snow-white mountains rise proudly to embrace quaint villages, and every street whispers tales of elegance, wealth, and uniqueness. Welcome to Andorra, a tiny principality nestled between France and Spain, nestled in the heart of the legendary Pyrenees. With an area of just 468 square kilometers, smaller than the city of Denver, Andorra is a world with no airports, no army, and one of the richest in Europe. Here, women climb mountains to go shopping, a tiny cup of coffee is sipped for half an hour, and two heads of state rule together even though they don't live here. Andorra is more than a destination, it's a living European dream, where nature, culture, and luxury come together to create an unforgettable experience. Join us as we explore this gem, where every moment is a story waiting to be told. Andorra is a living canvas, where every stroke tells a story of sophistication, exclusivity, and pride. With a population of just 82,686 in 2025, the Principality welcomes more than 10 million visitors a year, drawn by its duty-free shopping, world-class ski resorts, and slow, luxurious lifestyle. As the only country in the world with Catalan as its official language, Andorra has an unmistakable cultural identity. The tricolor flag, blue for peace, yellow for prosperity, red for strength, reflects the spirit of a small but proud nation. Discover the wonders that make Andorra so appealing, from its majestic nature, unique culture, to its luxurious experiences that can only be found here. When it comes to skiing in Europe, many people think of Switzerland or Austria, but Andorra is home to a true snowy paradise. Grandvalira, the largest ski resort in the Pyrenees, has more than 125 miles of runs, longer than the state of Delaware. This is the place for snow lovers to find their dream, with slopes suitable for beginners and experts alike. Unlike the crowded resorts in France or Switzerland, Grandvalira offers a spacious, friendly atmosphere and breathtaking mountain views that will make you forget all your worries. Skiing here is more than just a sport, it's the beating heart of Andorra, the way people embrace the magical winter. Every February, the Grandvalira Snow Festival transforms the area into a wonderland with outdoor concerts, dazzling light shows on the snow, and dramatic skiing competitions. In October of even-numbered years, the Andorra Land Art Festival wows visitors as artists from across Europe transform snow, stone, grass, and water into natural masterpieces. Grandvalira is more than just a destination, it's a winter wonderland, inviting you to immerse yourself in the timeless beauty of the Pyrenees and explore its enchanting snowy trails. Andorran women are a living symbol of beauty and strength, tempered by the Pyrenees. They are not ostentatious or trend-driven, but exude natural elegance with a strong physique and confident demeanor. In a country where every street is a steep hill, going to the market becomes an outdoor workout. Climbing the mountains to shop, carrying vegetables, fruit, or even a case of wine, Andorran women possess the strength and agility of Rocky Mountain athletes. They are not caught up in modern fast fashion, preferring hand-woven woolen dresses, vintage scarves, and natural-inspired outfits, reminiscent of 19th-century European ladies stepping out of oil paintings. During festivals, they wear traditional Catalan dress, pleated skirts, embroidered aprons, and headscarves, creating a picture of past and present. But their beauty is more than just their looks. Nearly 70% of Andorran women have steady jobs, from running fragrant bakeries to relaxing spas to managing mountain lodges with valley views. Living in a multicultural environment, they are often fluent in 2 to 4 languages, from Catalan, Spanish, to French and English, making them engaging conversationalists. If you find yourself in Andorra on April 23rd, Caca Rose for the Sant Jordi Festival, a romantic and intellectual version of Valentine's Day, where men give women flowers and women return the favor with a book. Andorran women are more than just beautiful, they are the embodiment of independence, sophistication, and a free spirit, like the wind that blows through the Pyrenees. If there's one country that makes you say unbelievable because of its unique political system, it's Andorra. What makes it different? The principality has two heads of state, called co-princes, and neither of them lives in Andorra. This model dates back to 1278, when a historic agreement called the Peerage was signed between the Bishop of Urgell and the Count of Foix, laying the foundations for an unprecedented system of leadership. Today, the President of France takes over the role of Count of Foix, representing modern secular power, while the Bishop of Urgell of Spain represents Catholic and spiritual traditions. Two co-princes, two nationalities, two roles, but working together to protect the peace and sovereignty of Andorra for nearly 800 years. This model is not only a political feat, but also a symbol of the balance between tradition and modernity, between the spiritual and the secular. It helps Andorra maintain stability, independence, and a unique identity in a turbulent world. The co-princely system not only amazes scholars and politicians, but also fascinates tourists, who come here to discover a small country with an influence far beyond its size. Andorra, where history and future meet in wonderful harmony. Summer in Andorra is the time to immerse yourself in ancient folk dances, and none is more enchanting than the Ball de Santa Ana. If you head to towns like Ordino or encamp during the Festa Major, you'll witness one of the oldest and most graceful dances in Europe. Dating back to the 17th century, the Ball de Santa Ana brings together generations of people, from giggling children to thoughtful elders, holding hands in a circle, swaying to the rhythm of accordions and wooden flutes. The melodies are as gentle as a fairy tale, and set against the backdrop of the majestic Pyrenees. The slow steps and gentle circling of the village square are a symbol of unity and simple joy. Traditional dress adds to the poetry. Men wear white shirts, red belts, and short trousers. Women wear long skirts, lace blouses, and embroidered aprons, like figures from European oil paintings. With a backdrop of distant snowy mountains, blooming wildflowers, and ancient stone houses, the Ball de Santa Ana is more than a dance. It is the breath of Andorran culture, an invitation to immerse yourself in an ancient and enchanting world. The dance not only preserves heritage, but also celebrates the connection between people and nature. Don't let Andorra's small size fool you. It's home to some of Europe's most dazzling festivals, where the joy of life explodes in every moment. On January 17th, the Escudella de Sant Antoni Festival invites everyone to enjoy a piping hot escudella soup, made from meat, beans, and vegetables, made according to a traditional recipe. The special thing: it's free for everyone, including tourists. In the bitter cold of winter, people gather in the square to share a warm bowl of soup, creating a sense of family. When night falls, ancient fire dances and traditional masks turn the space into a fairy tale party in the middle of the mountains and forests, where firelight dances along with legendary stories. In the summer, from July to August, the Festa Major, the biggest event of the year, takes place in every parish. Each village has its own day, but all are resplendent with lively parades, folk dances, tug-of-war games, wooden bullfights, and emotional traditional wedding dances. People dress in their splendid Pyrenean costumes, fluttering skirts, embroidered vests, colorful scarves, that seem to have come straight out of a century-old folk painting. The Festa Major is more than just a festival, it's a celebration of joy, where strangers become friends, and every smile is a lasting memory. These festivals not only revive traditions, but are also Andorra's way of sharing its culture with the world. In Andorra, coffee is more than just a drink, it's a ritual, a way to connect with the soul and enjoy every moment. An espresso here is only 2 to 3 ounces, smaller than an Italian, but Andorrans can sip it for half an hour, as if time doesn't exist. There are no takeout coffees, no paper cups, no rush. Despite being sandwiched between France and Spain, two countries famous for their espresso and café au lait, Andorra has developed its own style of coffee drinking, small, strong, and poetic. Coffee is always accompanied by local pastries, light conversation, and sometimes art. Many of Andorra's cafes display paintings and sculptures, transforming the space into small galleries in the middle of the mountain town. The most magical thing is that Andorrans enjoy coffee at any time, early in the morning to start the day, in the afternoon to admire the mountains, or after dinner with a cup of anisette as a ritual to close the day. Andorra's coffee culture is not about size or ostentation, but about peace, slowness, and hospitality. A small cup of coffee, but a world of culture, is an invitation to stop, breathe, and feel the beauty of life. Perched at over 3,300 feet, Escaldes-Engordany is the luxurious heart of Andorra, where luxury and nature blend seamlessly. It's home to Caldea, Europe's largest thermal spa, a nearly 260-foot-high glass structure that shimmers like a crystal castle in the mountains. Caldea's warm, natural mineral waters are said to relax muscles, improve health, and leave skin silky smooth, drawing in those who seek high-end health and beauty treatments. Nearby, the Museu Carmen Thyssen Andorra is an art treasure trove, showcasing works from Monet to Goya, bringing the breath of Paris to the Pyrenees. The Caldea Fountain, with its evening light and water show, is the perfect place to unwind after a day of exploring. Il Carlimany, Andorra's largest shopping mall, is where you can find luxury brands like Cartier and Rolex, as well as mainstream labels like Mango and Zara. The grey granite houses of Escaldes-Engordany are a symbol of endurance and mountain spirit, creating a space that is both luxurious and ancient. This is where you can enjoy ultimate relaxation, appreciate art, and immerse yourself in the beauty of Andorra. With fewer than 80,000 residents and more than 100,000 registered vehicles, Andorra boasts one of the highest rates of car ownership in the world. Thanks to low import taxes, residents can easily own luxury SUVs or European sports cars for 15 to 25% less than in Paris or Barcelona. Despite the heavy traffic, Andorra remains one of the quietest and most orderly countries in Europe. There are no honking horns, no traffic jams, and the winding mountain roads are a paradise for speed enthusiasts, giving the feeling of driving through a living painting. Despite the lack of trains or highways, Andorrans do not feel deprived. Short distances, neat infrastructure, and a smart parking system make life convenient. In Andorra La Vella, you can use an app to check and book parking in real time, like reserving a table at a fancy restaurant. Some parking lots are built underground or in the mountains, with roofs covered with solar panels, looking like eco-parks from afar. Electric cars are becoming more popular, with incentives like free parking in town and support for home charging stations. Andorra even has dedicated electric car roads, leading to charging stations designed like wooden cabins in the woods, reflecting the small, delicate, and unique spirit of the principality. Andorra La Vella, Europe's smallest capital in terms of area, is a gem nestled in the Pyrenees, where vibrancy and antiquity blend. The streets are so clean they're called golf courses without potholes, traffic flows smoothly, and there's no honking of horns. Thanks to low taxes, cars are much cheaper than in France or Spain, allowing nearly every resident to own at least one vehicle, from luxury SUVs to imported sports cars. The city has an old-world charm with grey granite houses and dark brown wood, mixed with modern buildings and bustling shopping centers, creating a perfect balance of old and new. During the day, residents stroll the streets, sip aromatic espressos outdoors, and gaze out at the people and the mountains. At night, the glittering lights of the bars, live music, and street festivals transform Andorra La Vella into a charming destination that rivals the larger cities. The Casa de la Vall, Andorra's oldest parliament building, is a symbol of the proud independence of the principality, preserving nearly 800 years of history. Andorra la Vella is more than just the capital, it's the cultural heart of the city, where past and present come together to create a symphony of vibrancy and elegance. In the heart of modern Europe, the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Madriu-Perafita-Claror Valley is a living wonder where man and nature blend together as they did hundreds of years ago. There are no supermarkets, no five-star hotels, just ancient stone houses, lush green terraces, crystal-clear mountain lakes, and pristine trails. Every step in this valley is like turning a page on Andorran agriculture since the 13th century, where life was simple but meaningful. The 11th century church of Sant Joan de Caselles, with its stone arches, tiled roofs, and bell tower, looks like it came straight out of an ancient European painting, leaving visitors in awe of its timeless beauty. Despite its small size of less than 200 square miles, Andorra boasts a number of unique museums, from a perfume museum to a comic book museum to an old post office museum, each telling its own story about the Principality's culture. In particular, a Salvador Dali sculpture in the Nostra Senora del Tolo Square makes the valley not only beautiful but also a viral check-in spot on social media thanks to its irresistible surrealism. The Madriu-Perafita-Claror Valley is more than just a destination, it's a journey back in time, where you can feel the breath of history and the peace of nature. Andorran cuisine is a symphony of mountains, culture, and hospitality, where every dish tells a story of tradition and love. The Principality doesn't follow global fast food trends, there's no McDonald's in Andorra, but you won't feel deprived. Craft burgers made from local beef, creamy sheep's cheese, and artisanal bread are quintessentially Andorran, rustic, authentic, and rich. In winter, nothing beats a steaming bowl of escudella, the national festive soup, simmered with a variety of meats, beans, and vegetables according to a centuries-old recipe to warm both body and soul. Trinksat, a simple dish of potatoes, cabbage, and cured meats, offers the warmth of a mountain hug. On weekends, Andorrans often leave the city for picnics in the woods, bringing along sweet wine, artisanal cheese, and coca massagada, a traditional pastry served only during festivals. In Andorra, food is more than just something to eat, it's a way to connect people, preserve identity, and celebrate the beauty of life. Every meal is an invitation to slow down, savor, and appreciate the richness of mountain culture. Andorra is more than just a country, it's a philosophy of life, one that strikes the perfect balance between nature, people, and culture. The Principality has no airports, no army, and not even a prison, yet it boasts one of the highest per capita incomes in the world and an average life expectancy of nearly 84 years. With its famously tax-free policy, Andorra attracts entrepreneurs, artists, and those seeking a slow, clean, and luxurious lifestyle. The official language, Catalan, is unique, making Andorra the only country in the world where it is spoken. The tricolor flag, blue, yellow, red, is not only the national symbol, but also a reminder of the peace, prosperity, and strength of this tiny principality. Andorra has managed to strike a balance between tradition and modernity, nature and development, tranquility and excitement. From the snowy slopes of Grandvalira and quaint villages like Ordino to the tiny cafes and bustling shopping streets, Andorra is proof that a small country can do big things. This is a place where you can ski in the morning, shop tax-free in the afternoon, and relax in a crystal spa in the snowy mountains at night, all in the same day. Andorra, a small principality with a world of wonder, where every moment is an invitation to explore. From the snow-capped slopes of Grandvalira and the ancient villages of Ordino where time stands still, to the slow-paced cafe culture, duty-free shopping haven, and mountain cuisine, Andorra is proof that beauty doesn't need size to shine. This is a place where nature, history, and luxury come together, where you can find peace in the mountains and excitement in the bustling streets. Andorra is more than just a destination, It's an inspiration, a reminder that life can be both simple and brilliant. We hope this journey has sparked a desire in you to set foot in the jewel of the Pyrenees, to experience the magic of the Principality for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos to spread the beauty of Andorra to everyone. See you on the next adventure, where new stories await.